Hello and welcome back to Affordable RC. Kirby here. I've had a action camera sent to me for a review, and this is it here. It is the Apeman A77 action camera. Now the nice thing about this one is it shoots in 4K. Fairly plain Jane box. In it is the instruction manual, how to change everything, how to adjust everything, and it gives you like 9 different language options. In the box, you receive another box, and I'm not sure how to open it. No, just tear the end of it open then. In here, there are a ton of adapters and attachments, couplers for putting on a bike, I suppose, or a stand or wand or whatever, different mounting brackets, different straps. Pressed it again, just took another snapshot. So that's the third snapshot I've taken with it. And it is recording, and I'm actually doing this review on this camera with this camera, just to see how the audio and video looks. Alright, welcome back. I've gone ahead and organized the things a little bit here, laid them out so you can see them a little better, what you all get with this crazy little action camera. You get a bunch of different adapters, a couple of these as well. You use them. You can clip these onto your hats or your chest mounts. I use this head mount for my hat quite a bit when I'm shooting film. Also have a chest mount and a strap version of it as well, but they're good for all of that. As well as all of the different attachments that you get a few straps. Now you wonder what they're for. They're for this thing. This is the wireless remote. You can take pictures with it, you can take video with it, on and off, as frequent as you want. The really nice thing about it is you can use this mounted on the handlebars of your bike or your snowmobile or your quad or whatever you want. And while you're driving along, when you see something worthy, take a picture, start a video, all pretty cool stuff. With it you get the standard USB charger. I hate using these to charge, but that's the only option you have with this little A77 8-man camera. But instead of using it connected to a laptop, what I do is I use one of these wall mounts. Charges much faster, and it's really quite handy that way. Okay, with the camera you get this battery and its brother. They're 3.7 volt. I think they're just over 1,000 milliamp. So you get about 90 minutes. They claim. I've been able to get a little over 100 minutes with it, so that's fairly respectable. As far as the features go and a bunch of the other stuff, you will also get the actual case for holding the camera with the buttons that make it accessible to use. The downside to these, as everybody knows, as soon as you put your action camera in here, you cannot record audio because they're watertight, which means they're virtually soundproof. You get a second rear plate that has an adhesive over it blocking off these holes, which I believe are designed for that strap, so you can strap mount it as well. Again, very nice setup. I like the O-ring seal. It's very snug, so you have to snap it in and out of place when you want to open and close it. Now you can take this door, as I say, if you're not worried about waterproofing and you just want to have a accessibility to it, you can use that guy. Another feature that you can use is this one. This also comes with the camera in the case. Very, very handy because you can mount it to a tripod as well, or you can cinch it through the strap loops here. Got 2 strap loops so you can sink it in there. Take your camera facing forward, snap it in place, and it's rock solid in there. So yeah, you can have it inverted, you can have it upright, whichever you want, but again, very handy design. Take this guy, you can screw it onto just about any of these other standard tripod mounts. Now the camera itself, like I say, is a 4K camera. On button is here. It's also a function button. Press that and the display comes up. And right away it wants to acknowledge starting to record video. You can see here I have it set at 4K 25 frames a second. And if I touch the top button OK, it'll instantly start recording. Now if you don't want to do that and you have it mounted, you can just turn it on and hit the record or video whenever you're ready. As far as functions go, I'm not going to hit the OK. You press the front button again. It's also the mode button. Shows you right now I'm recording 16 megapixel pictures. You press it again, and you can now shoot 1, 3, 5, 10, 20, up to 60-second burst shots. So if you're looking for an action shot, you can just flip through that cycle as well. And then, pardon me, solid camera mode, time lapse I should say. And then you have your wrench, which is all about your resolutions and settings. You cycle down through these buttons on the side here. You click on the front again, takes you back to the top. Click on the top button and then you can choose your resolutions. Right now I've got it set for true 4K at 16 megapixels in the wide angle mode. And your power frequency, the language, date, settings, sound indicator. It has, what is it called? Motion sensor built into it as well. You can invert the screen if you have it hanging, like a lot of guys will hang their drone, hang it from a drone. You have a screensaver, power save, and format. And then your standard reset button. But I don't know how well that's coming in or how clear it is, but that is looking through the camera. It is actually a very good quality. I'm quite surprised for the money that this camera cost. It was sent to me for review, so I have no money involved in this. But at any rate, that is as hard as it gets. Simply recording now. Hold it again to stop it. You can turn the Wi-Fi on and, oh, maybe I should show you that. Well, either way, you go into your cell phone. Mine is an Android. You go to your Wi-Fi setting. You'll see once you've turned it on with the bottom button here. When you're out of the other function modes, if you press this bottom button, it turns on the Wi-Fi. Now it's sitting there waiting for my phone to connect. I did try it. It connects great. The app for it crashes my phone, or not my phone, my camera every time I try it. So myself, I'm not going to be using that feature. Turn the Wi-Fi back off, and then we're back to the mode again. It will hold, it says at this rate, 9,999 photos, which is quite a bit. Like I say, got a 32 gig memory card in here, so it has the ability to handle quite a bit. And again, to turn it off, press and hold, and it will shut down. And that is the overview of the camera itself and the features. The high resolution is 4K 25 frames a second, or you can record at 2.7K, which is 30 frames a second. 1080p it'll do 60, 720p 120, which no one ever uses. And the image resolution for photos is up to 16 meg and as low as 4 meg. So if you want lower quality, just mass numbers of pictures, well then you can do it. It has a 170 degree wide angle fisheye lens, and it records in MOV and JPG, and it's available on the Android and the what's the other one? iPhone, yeah. It uses USB 2.0. I tried transferring data from the camera to the computer. Averaged about 16 megasecond. When I plugged it in into the USB 3, it was so quick I couldn't actually calculate. Continuous recording time is reportedly 90 minutes, but who knows. Anyway, that's basically it. Some of the other features that they don't talk about or don't explain, and I'll just show you them here if I can find them. I'm reading from the script here because I don't have this all memorized. All I remember is my own active on. It does have image stabilization built into it according to the information on the website, which I have not seen. But yeah, that's the camera in a nutshell. There's not a lot to go over with these things other than buy a decent one. This is a decent one. It was sent to me. So I'm very happy to have another action camera. It always helps. Anyway, I hope you like this. Give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe, and until next time.